What's the difference? 6 inches between the ears. So I have insomnia, but I've also had multiple ruptures in my back from a life of doing things to my body that I have no business doing. I started the first mixed martial arts cross-training program for pro athletes in America, like true MMA. So I started training guys in 2007, and we've done upwards of hundreds, maybe 1,000 of these guys. And they're monsters. I'm not. And over the years, and we've done fighters, football players, baseball, hockey, basketball, everything, Olympians, and I suffered multiple ruptures to the point where I have no L4, L5 disc anymore. So my spine, my vertebrae is just on top of each other, and it just hits your nerves. So every 15 minutes or so, literally every 15 minutes, on a good night, it'll be every 45 minutes, I'm moving, doom, and for anybody out there who has back pain, you know when you hit that nerve, you're not playing by your own rules, you're playing by your body's rules, and it just jolts you up. So the pain, terrible. The insomnia, terrible. You put them together, it's disastrous as far as trying to get your body to recover. And with somebody like me who already has depression, anxiety, when you don't sleep, it feeds into it more. So I talk about my mental health issues as living in the gray. And the lack of sleep gets that gray to get darker and darker and darker and darker. And I spent a lifetime of trying to figure out any kind of relief I can possibly find. And until now, I haven't found anything. But I have now. So here's the great thing about Super Patch. There's nothing going in your body. It doesn't hurt to try it. It's literally over here. You put in it looks like a little QR code, you put it on your skin. And the way it was explained to me is your brain doesn't really respond to verbal communications, but it does to waves. So you put this on here, and it sends waves to your brain, and it unlocks the power of your brain. So it allows your brain to send waves out where you're in pain. It allows your brain to unlock the ability to sleep better. It allows your brain to allow you to release, I think, certain chemicals or endorphins to give you joy, give you peace. So it doesn't hurt you. So I tried this, put it on, and the first night, I was like, oh my God, this is what it's like. Sleep is the best performance enhancing drug you could possibly have. If we could bottle that up and give it out to anybody, athletes and civilians alike, oh my, it changed. That is how your body regenerates. That's how it grows. It's how it builds. When you don't have sleep, probably the best way, I'm like a car engine that's been in the red with no oil for 45, 55 years. And there's nothing that's gotten my engine to come down into regular, I don't know what the hell it's called, but there's nothing that's gotten my engine to like cool down. There's no coolant. There's nothing that's gotten me to, really regenerate it all. And actually, we had a wedding this weekend, my wife and I, and we slept till noon, which is, I'm talking to you about it, but I can't stress enough how foreign of a concept that is for somebody like me. It was beautiful, it was amazing. Our workouts, totally different. Our recovery, completely different. My clarity, so improved. My memory, so improved. So if you can get yourself to sleep, again, sleep is drug-free, doesn't cost anything. It's such a game changer. You gotta think about this too. Athletics is all about 6 inches between your brain. That's really the difference between those guys who make it and those who don't. We've seen a ton of people who are bigger, faster, stronger than others who are out there. What's the difference? 6 inches between the ears. And that's what's great about the Super Patch. It's unlocking what's in between the 6 inches between your ears. That's the biggest part of this. But I've trained so many people, and I tell them all the time, make sure you get sleep. Make sure you get rest. We try and recover you as hard as we train you. And when you don't have that, your brain can't send out the right signals it's trying to do. Your muscles don't fire off the same way. Your muscles don't recover the same way. Your joints don't recover the same way. Nothing. So sleep is, I think, more important than any protein you're going to take, any aminos you're going to take, anything else. Sleep is it. What sleep has done for me, I used to wake up really frustrated. So it's kind of weird. I knew I wasn't going to sleep. But then every morning I woke up frustrated because I didn't sleep. And it never got better. All these years, it never, ever got better. I was never able to reason with myself that, hey, you're okay. That's just how life is. No, I was always resentful of it. And still hasn't gotten better, except now that I'm getting REM sleep, I don't wake up with that anymore. I wake up happier. And now to have something like Super Patch come along, where I don't have to take all these sleep aids. That's the other thing Super Patch, the REM patch has done. I've cut it all the way down to stuff I was taking. So now I wake up refreshed.